Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're exploring how to have confidence and power in dealing with people by Les Giblin, a classic guide to mastering human interaction, building self-confidence, and positively influencing others. Giblin's work has stood the test of time, offering powerful insights into human nature and providing practical strategies for building connections and boosting our confidence in everyday interactions. In this summary, we'll delve into the core principles Giblin discusses, focusing on understanding human nature, building self-confidence, improving communication skills, and learning the art of influence. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to apply these timeless techniques in your own life, strengthening your relationships and gaining confidence in your ability to deal with people. Understanding the foundation of human behavior. Giblin emphasizes that at the core of every successful interaction is a deep understanding of human behavior. People are fundamentally driven by a set of psychological needs: the need to feel important, to be appreciated, and to be understood. Recognizing and addressing these needs is key to building meaningful connections. Human nature isn't complex, but it is often overlooked. Giblin argues that people are most receptive to those who acknowledge and respect their basic needs. Instead of focusing on how we can get others to do what we want, he encourages us to start by making people feel valued. This simple approach builds trust and creates a positive foundation for any relationship. Understanding human nature also involves recognizing that everyone, in their own way, is interested in themselves first and foremost. This isn't meant to sound negative but simply acknowledges that people's thoughts, interests, and emotions revolve primarily around their own lives. By considering this, we can approach conversations and interactions in a way that respects their perspectives and feelings, leading to better outcomes. Building and demonstrating self-confidence. One of the cornerstones of Giblin's teachings is self-confidence. He argues that confidence in ourselves directly impacts our ability to deal effectively with others. However, self-confidence isn't about arrogance or bravado, it's about inner assurance and self-acceptance. True confidence allows us to approach others without fear or hesitation, creating an aura of strength and reliability. Giblin explains that self-confidence stems from taking responsibility for our own actions and thoughts. Rather than worrying about others' opinions or fearing failure, he advises us to focus on accepting ourselves fully. This acceptance forms the bedrock of genuine self-confidence, making us more comfortable in social interactions. To build this confidence, Giblin suggests starting small, by focusing on the things we like about ourselves and acknowledging our strengths. He emphasizes that everyone has unique qualities, and the key is to embrace these rather than trying to fit into someone else's mold. Confidence is about owning who we are, and this sense of self-assurance will naturally reflect in our interactions with others. The art of listening and why it matters. Listening, Giblin explains, is one of the most powerful tools in communication, yet it is often overlooked. Many people listen with the intent to respond, rather than to understand. Giblin argues that true listening involves putting aside our own thoughts and focusing entirely on the other person's words, tone, and body language. This type of listening creates a deep sense of connection and respect. Effective listening not only helps us understand the other person better, but also allows us to respond in ways that resonate with them. When people feel heard, they feel valued. This sense of validation encourages openness and trust, laying the groundwork for a positive relationship. Giblin's advice is simple: approach every conversation with genuine curiosity and a desire to understand. This shift in perspective can transform our interactions. Making others feel important. A central principle in Giblin's book is the importance of making others feel significant. People naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel appreciated and valued. Giblin believes that making others feel important isn't about manipulation, it's about genuinely recognizing and valuing their contributions, opinions, and presence. To make others feel important, Giblin suggests practicing sincere appreciation. This can be as simple as acknowledging someone's efforts or showing gratitude for their presence. These small acts of recognition fulfill a fundamental human need, strengthening our relationships and fostering goodwill. Giblin points out that when we make others feel valued, they're more inclined to engage positively with us. This approach builds mutual respect and opens the door to deeper, more meaningful interactions. By making people feel important, we gain influence naturally, without having to assert dominance or control. Being assertive without being aggressive. Assertiveness is a quality that Giblin champions as essential for effective communication. He emphasizes that being assertive means expressing ourselves honestly and respectfully without imposing on others. Assertiveness is different from aggression. It doesn't involve forcing others to see things our way, but rather standing firm in our beliefs while respecting theirs. Giblin argues that assertiveness is the foundation of confident communication. When we express ourselves assertively, we are more likely to be taken seriously and treated with respect. He encourages us to practice assertiveness by focusing on clear, direct communication and avoiding passive or aggressive behaviors. Assertiveness also involves setting boundaries, which is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. Giblin explains that boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but lines that define how we expect to be treated. When we're clear about our boundaries and communicate them respectfully, we set a standard for how we want to be treated. Building trust and establishing credibility. Trust and credibility are crucial in any relationship, and Giblin places significant emphasis on these qualities. Trust isn't something we can demand, it's something we earn through consistent, reliable actions. Giblin suggests that to build trust, we must be honest and dependable. This means following through on our promises and being truthful, even when it's difficult. Credibility comes from being genuine and sincere. People are naturally drawn to those who are authentic, and they can quickly sense insincerity. Giblin advises that we avoid pretending to be something we're not, as this often leads to a breakdown of trust. Instead, he encourages us to embrace who we are and communicate honestly. Trust and credibility are the foundation of influence. When people trust us, they are more willing to listen to our perspectives and consider our ideas. This kind of influence doesn't come from manipulation or force, but from a genuine connection built on honesty and reliability. Responding to criticism and conflict with grace. Criticism and conflict are inevitable parts of life, and Giblin provides guidance on handling them gracefully. He explains that criticism, when handled correctly, can be an opportunity for growth. Instead of taking criticism personally, he encourages us to view it objectively and use it as feedback. In situations of conflict, Giblin recommends staying calm and focusing on finding common ground. Rather than viewing the other person as an opponent, he advises us to seek understanding and compromise. This approach not only resolves conflicts more effectively, but also helps preserve and strengthen relationships. By approaching criticism and conflict with an open mind and a willingness to learn, we demonstrate maturity and resilience. This attitude not only enhances our self-confidence, but also earns the respect of others. Developing and maintaining a positive attitude. Giblin underscores the importance of a positive attitude, both for our own well-being and for our relationships. Positivity attracts people and fosters an atmosphere of openness and cooperation. Giblin suggests that we cultivate a positive mindset by focusing on the good in ourselves and others. Maintaining a positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it involves choosing to focus on solutions and possibilities instead of dwelling on problems. A positive attitude is contagious, it influences those around us and creates an environment of optimism and hope. In Giblin's view, a positive attitude can transform not only our relationships but also our outlook on life. By choosing positivity, we become more resilient, adaptable, and appealing to others. Practical application, putting it all together. Finally, Giblin emphasizes that these principles should be actively practiced in daily life. Building self-confidence, practicing assertiveness, making others feel valued, and listening actively are not one-time actions but ongoing habits. Giblin encourages readers to consciously incorporate these principles into their interactions until they become second nature. The goal is not perfection, but consistent effort. Giblin reminds us that every interaction is an opportunity to practice and improve. Over time, these small efforts compound, transforming our relationships and our confidence in dealing with others. Closing thoughts. How to have confidence and power in dealing with people is more than just a guide to improving our communication skills. It's a roadmap to building meaningful relationships and developing a stronger sense of self. By understanding human nature, building self-confidence, and practicing positivity, we can approach every interaction with grace and confidence. Thank you for watching this in-depth summary. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more book summaries and personal growth content. Until next time, keep building your confidence and connecting with others.